sauce a blitz in a bit. It's not going to take too much long, to be honest with you. It's quite thick in there. It's looking good. So I'm happy making this much. You guys don't have to make this much if you don't want to. You guys can make a little less if you want. It's entirely up to you and what you guys want to do. I usually make a load and then just keep some for tomato ketchup for myself. You can do the same if you want. Or you can make half of that, just use half a can of tomatoes. It can be a bit annoying. Or you can buy a smaller can of tomatoes. Whichever it may be. Or if you're cooking for like 4 to 6 people, then it's probably worth making this much. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to put the heat up a little bit so it's nice and hot. So added a little bit more, and I'm just going to let that thicken up now. That should be more than enough in there. I don't want to make huge amounts. Why? Because it's just pointless me making absolutely so much. I only want little bits on the plate. You guys can make more if you want. It's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. I'm amazing. Better. That's better. Good to hear, Ronnie. I'm amazing. Well, how you all should be feeling. Amazing. Awesome. Shouldn't have any worries in life. Should be all good and happy. So, cooking that out now, which is fine. We'll slowly cook that down. Frozen fruits and vegetables often lose their taste in any way to combat that. Yeah, usually frozen fruits and vegetables are the cheaper versions rather than the fresher ones. They do actually, I don't know if there was a study, and I can't quote on this, but they did say, well, years ago, that frozen veg had like more nutrients than the fresh ones, because the fresh, obviously as they get old, they lose the nutrients and that, whereas the frozen locks up all the nutrients and all this, that and the other. You know, you can use them if you want to. I always like using fresh veg, and sometimes I use frozen stuff for certain things like peas. Obviously you go and buy peas, or maybe if it's obviously a cheaper alternative like sweet corn, you can buy the cans, but I prefer buying the ones in the frozen because it's obviously a cheaper alternative. You get more for your money. So, you know, if I had more money, then obviously I'll be buying fresh with everything. Uncle Ayor, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Hope you're doing good. So just cooking this out a little bit. This is a little bit thin. I might add a very touch of flour. It might get a little bit lumpy, but it's not going to be an issue because we're going to blitz it up anyway, and we're going to pass it. So it's not going to really be much of a problem if it gets a little bit lumpy, but whichever. So, I mean, when this cools down as well, this will start getting a little bit thick as well. How you doing, Uncle Ayor? Is that right? Eeyore? Uncle Eeyore? I hope I said that right. Guys, welcome Uncle Eeyore to the channel. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I think everyone's very much hungover today. Everyone's like, yeah, we're not going to say it, but yeah, we are. They're shamefully hung in their head. It's not usually this quiet on a Saturday. There's people here, but it's very quiet, and I'm thinking some people have had some crazy St. Patrick Day yesterday, so I'm guessing they're definitely hungover, or they're busy with work, whichever. Never had a Saturday so quiet before. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Welcome back, Josh. Hope you got everything sorted. Awesome. So this is thickening up quite nicely now. So I don't want it too thick because when this cools down, this will also thicken. So I'm going to take it off now. So it's a nice kind of sauce at the moment. It will thicken up as it cools. So we'll blitz it once it thickens a little bit. So I'm going to leave this on the side. Good morning, Chef. Good morning, Cooking Pellets. How you doing, my friends? Good to see you. How is things? How are you doing? We're going to blitz up the tomato sauce now. We're going to get that done first. And all, yeah, good morning all. They're all a bit, I think most of them are hungover. I'm not entirely sure. They're very quiet in here for a Saturday. So I think they had a bit of a crazy St. Patrick's Day yesterday. I didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day. I was streaming and I didn't drink anything. I didn't, you know, I'm not really into drinking much anymore. But I do have a drink now and again. I certainly didn't go crazy. And I certainly didn't have anything. You know, I don't drink, Chef. Also, we don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day here. I'm just lurking. Tux, I know you're always lurking. You're lurking to hear those plate sounds. And then you'll be like asking me, is it washing up time? Oh, I know for sure, Turks, what you're up to, my friend. Don't you worry. I know you're always waiting for that washing up to start. Good. No haze in my head. That's awesome, my friend. What have you been up to? I haven't caught any of your streams lately. Maybe you're streaming at different times because I know you're in America, my friend. Maybe I didn't quite catch you, or maybe I'm in bed or whatever, you know. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're having a good stream. Guys, give Cooking Pellets a follow. I followed him a few weeks back, and I enjoyed his stream. Absolutely fantastic guy. Really interesting as well. So guys, give him a shout out. Give him a follow. Oh god, my back. Always use your legs, guys. Don't bend over like that. Seriously, it can do damage to your back. There we go. That sauce is starting to thicken slightly. It'll thicken even more as it cools down. So that is fine by me. So are those hot pot trivets you use just flipped over pie tins? Basically, yeah, it's just pie tins or cake tins. Stops me burning my boards or the ceramic surfaces on my kitchen. So yeah, I just use them to put things down. Otherwise I'll be stuck on the stove putting stuff down and it's really annoying, so I just use the cake tins. Just use my head, really. I'm looking to buy a Darth Vader immersion blender. Might be too silly. That's quite funny. That's hilarious. Opinion or quinoa, Chef? Opinion? Or are you asking me something? Had it in like a tabbouleh today. Want to try it in a risotto. Quinoa's good. I like quinoa. Quinoa with tabbouleh is a very classic kind of thing. I see it quite a lot, to be honest with you. Maybe it's a classic as such, but I do see it quite often, usually with mint and pomegranate and stuff, with some lamb maybe, you know. Very nice. Oh shucks, I streamed pretty late for you. That's probably why I haven't caught you Cooking Pellets. I know I caught you the one time when it was like maybe my day off or something, but I definitely come back and come check you out, buddy. I don't do pagan holidays either. Ronnie the gamer. Pagan holidays. I'm not Irish, by the way. Inventive use of the trivets. Yeah, of course. You know, I use my head. I just use whatever. Used off the cake tins. Yeah, it's cake tins. It is. Or trivets, whatever you want to call it. I knew what you meant. 7 p.m. Central USA time. So that will be. Yeah, that's probably why I don't catch you. I'm usually in bed by then, buddy. So it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So that's probably why I haven't caught you. So. Anyway, too kind. Your stream looks good today. Thank you so much, Cooking Pellets. Really do appreciate it, buddy. I'm going to give this a blend. So, watch your ears. If you're wearing a headset, just turn it down a little bit, you know, just to save yourself some earache. So I know maybe some of you are a little bit hung-to-strung from yesterday. I'm going to stop winding you guys up. Seriously. I love trolling you guys. It's amazing. So much fun. Do you know, guys, you troll me every day, so this is payback for me. Just to make sure you guys get it as well. So it's hilarious. You guys are like, Chef, stop bullying me. Leave me alone. I'm only winding you up, guys. Anyway, I'm going to give this a blend. So watch your ears, guys. Anyway, oh sorry, no birthdays either, all pagan, all about the money. Bummer cooking. I always work overnight, so I'm either asleep or heading in that time, but I'll try and catch it. Yeah, try and catch him. He's a really cool stream. Really chilled as well. Cool guy. You roll us with the amazing food you make us hungry all the time. But I want to roll you even more. It's funny. Tubby TV, Chef, how's it going, my friend? It's good to see you. This used to be a mute while Blitz and stream. The good old days, now it just deafens us. It's even louder than it was before. It should be a lot more quieter than it should be. Roll troll, I know, right? I know, you meant to say troll, but you said roll, but I knew what you meant. You speak my language, it makes no sense, so you speak in my language. You're most welcome, Cooking Pellets. Anytime, my friend. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad on the volume. It should be okay. You could probably hear me talk when I'm blending, but I kind of stopped, really. I know the feeling, sleepy fingers and typos. I typo all the time. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't type properly. See, I told you guys were a bunch of trolls. It's actually quite quiet. I'm only bugging you. I did tell you guys are a bunch of trolls. Absolutely hilarious. I find it funny. So, this is looking pretty ample. I'm going to give this a blitz a little bit more. So, wait. Put that back on there before I slide right into myself and it goes everywhere. Yeah, so there you go, guys. It's almost there. I'm going to give it a blitz just a little bit longer. It's not going to be too much more, so a couple of minutes longer. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Chris, what did you say? What did you say, Chris? I can't hear you. What did you say? Enters to troll. Mikey hears troll and he's like straight away back. He's like, what's going on? Oh, I'm missing the trolling. It's amazing. Love it. Right, so we blitzed that up now. I've saved your ears now, Chris. You can stop crying now. So, that's all done. I'm going to pass that as well. Pass that through a sieve. So we've got a nice consistency of a sauce wherever my sieve is. And before you say it's up my backside, it's not. So, right. What are we going to do now? Pass this. I want a good container to put it in. It's too small, otherwise I'm going to have issues with it, which I'm not going to have. Yeah, I'll put it in here.